And it's not just for babies either. Sometimes tears can be a sign of strength. Strong people show their feelings. People who are just acting tough pretend they don't even have feelings. They're more likely to say, "I don't care, that doesn't bother me," even when they feel sad about something. Sometimes people think being strong means acting like a bully, but that's definitely not true. The reason most bullies try to control other people is because they can't control their own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Strong people focus on controlling themselves instead of others. Here are some more key differences between being strong and acting tough. Kids who are working on being strong. They want to become better. They say things like, "I could really work on my self-confidence." Kids who are trying to look tough. They deny that they have anything to work on. They say things like, "I'm perfect just the way I am." Kids who are working on being strong. They acknowledge and express their feelings. Kids who are trying to look tough. They pretend they don't have feelings, except maybe for anger. Kids who are working on being strong. They focus on becoming better on the inside. They aren't worried about how they look to other people. Kids who are trying to look tough. They work hard to look like they are doing well on the outside. They worry a lot about what other people think. Kids who are working on being strong. They are interested in liking themselves. They care about their own character. Kids who are trying to look tough. They are mostly interested in making sure other people like them. They care more about their reputation. Kids who are working on being strong. They believe that mistakes and failures can make them better. Kids who are trying to look tough. They believe that only losers fail. They hide their mistakes. As you have probably figured out by now, mental strength isn't about thinking everything is great, pretending to feel happy all the time, or acting like you don't have any problems. It's about learning how to think, feel, and act in a way that helps you become your best self. It's also about liking who you are now and trying to become even better. Mental strength training. Each chapter of this book talks about one thing strong kids do. When you are listening, you might think, "Oh no, I don't do this." Don't worry. None of us do these things all the time, not even adults. That doesn't mean you're not strong. No one is perfect. We all have room for improvement. And that's what this book is for. Each chapter will show you exercises that can help you grow a little stronger. With practice, you'll find it's easier to start doing the things strong kids do. That's because mental strength is a lot like physical strength. If you want to have bigger physical muscles, you need to lift weights. If you want bigger mental muscles, you need to exercise too. But don't worry, this book won't ask you to do any jumping jacks or run any sprints. We're talking about mental exercises here. Some of the exercises will teach you ways to solve a problem. Other exercises will show you ways to solve how you feel about a problem. This is because some problems can be solved and others can't. Here's an example of the difference. If you have fallen behind on your homework, you might feel bad. The best way to respond to a problem like this is to figure out how to get caught up on your work. Then you'll feel better. It's a problem you can solve. But if you feel bad because your mom is sick, you can't fix that. You might be able to bring her chicken soup to help her feel better, but you can't make her illness disappear. So you might find it helpful to do an exercise that helps you worry a little less or feel a little less sad. This could help you solve how you feel about the problem. So when you are feeling bad about something, ask yourself, do I need to solve the problem, or do I need to solve how I feel about the problem? Then choose the exercises that are most likely to help you. Let's do a little warm-up now before we get started with Chapter 1. Here are 3 exercises that will prepare you for the rest of this book and increase your chances of success. Are you ready to get started? Think big. Play to win. Imagine an Olympic track star stepping up to the starting line. This person is known for winning almost every race he runs because he's so fast. Now imagine a great soccer player stepping onto the field.